Hello. On Monday, I think it was, I finished Mariana Zapata's All Roads Lead Here. And this was my first book by her and likely my last. So this book was very fun and very witty. Anyways, this little girl right here, she is a songwriter and she just went through a divorce with a very famous singer. And so she goes back to her town where she grew up with her mom. Her mom has been missing for many, many years. She had to grow up with other family. And so she has a lot of, sad stories attached to that town and memories and everything. And she is going back to that town because she has her mother's journals and she wants to go in the hikes that her mom liked to go in and journaled about. And this hunk of a man, he is a forest ranger, I believe it was, and he used to be an old Navy SEAL, old Navy. He used to be in the Navy SEALs, and he retired because he's taking care of his son that he had with his to help his best friend because his best friend and wife could not have kids, and so she ends up renting a place in his house, like the garage, because his son put it up for rent and without him knowing. And this is the story of like them finding themselves and finding each other, finding comfort and healing in each other, and just the banter and everything. She goes in a couple of hikes. He's very protective, and it's very, very cute. They end up together, of course. But this was cute. This was funny. This was very fun to read. And really, there were parts in here that, especially the moments where she was saying that she never had felt a love like that. Well, like, wow, people want to come after me and they want to stay with me and they want me around. Like, I've never experienced something like that. It's something that I'm experiencing right now and I have experienced in the past with certain people. And so it really, really hit home for me. And it was very sweet. There's a lot of swearing. This woman swears a lot, and I did not expect it. I also had asked ChatGPT if there was any smutty scenes because I don't want to read smut, and it lied to me. It told me it didn't, and it does have a smutty scene in here, very descriptive, but it's one, so I didn't like that. But yeah, it was very fun to read. Very, I think that she could have cut out a little bit of the hiking scenes. It was too much for me and could be shorter, but overall, I really liked her. Yeah, it was fun.